YouTube, what's up guys? Today I'm going to talk about board sizes, and I know there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube talking about the pros and cons, but I'm gonna just kind of talk about our opinions on wide boards versus small boards / medium-sized boards, and then we're actually going to skate them all and give you our thoughts about just what each size has to offer and how frustrating they might be.
I foresee a lot of frustration and not that board, that board.
This is a 7.5.
I feel it's gonna flip a lot.
It's gonna flip so much. So first things first, we will talk about this. This is a 7.5 skateboard. I think the industry doesn't actually know that these people still skate these. Because I saw I saw a Ride Channel article that was like, what? The skateboard industry needs to bring the 7.5 back.
Oh, it exists.
Yeah, it totally exists. We actually sell a decent amount of them, right?
We do.
So especially if you're a younger, a littler dude, you need a smaller deck, 7.5 is a great option. First off, I want to say, but don't automatically assume that because you're a certain shoe size, you should be a certain size board. I know a dude that's 6 feet tall that skates 7.75s, and I know people that are like this tall that skate 8.5s. It has nothing to do with anything like that. It's just preference.
Personal preference,
so,
honestly. 7.75 and 8s are probably gonna be your most normal size that everybody skates, but skate whatever you want.
That's what we sell most of, right? 7.7.
8s for days.
8s all the way, but the 7.75s are very popular too.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so this is the bottom of the barrel. This is the 7.5. It is a very skinny deck. Skinnier decks I often associate with easier to flip and lighter. So just tech stuff in general is gonna be a little easier on this. It'll probably break faster overall, like down a gap. It might not hold up as well if you're jumping down a big gap.
You're gonna want a bigger board.
And then it's harder to catch your flip tricks because the board is not as big. That's what I associate 7.5
Pretty
with.
accurate, yeah.
We'll do an 8-inch deck and then we'll do an 8.5 after this. We're gonna go do 3 tricks each on this thing, okay?
Each?
3 tricks each.
Sure.
All right, let's do it. Just rolled on this for a few seconds and it is so tiny.
Oh man, I want to skate it. I can't wait. I'm excited to skate it.
It's a toothpick, dude. Kickflip test, right? That doesn't count as one of the tricks. That's fast. That's a tiny skateboard.
Varial flip on the hip.
That's what I'm doing, varial flip on the hip.
He stuck it first try. I'm kind of impressed.
It's hard to land on.
You're popping the crap out of it though.
That was hard. Yeah, sure. Has shorts on.
I'm gonna do that again.
No pun intended, but he forced that.
But you should buy forced wheels while you're at it.
Ryan's better at kickflips with a small board. That was first try, and it was like the best one he's done down a set of stairs. Not the biggest, but the best. It was perfect. That was actually kind of fun.
Kind of.
So yeah, for one, immediately it feels like you're on a toothpick, and when you're learning how to skate with a smaller space to stand on, it's gonna be kind of hard to find your center of balance, I guess. So there's that, okay? It's generally a little more difficult to ride on a skinnier board. I was popping my tricks higher on accident, just because it was lighter. Like it was like flying up in the air a little bit more. So there's that plus. It is a light board. It does get in the air. It's easy to flick.
I thought that flip tricks felt easier or the same as my 8.
Really?
Yes, but like that lip slide felt crazy. It felt like I was like literally
standing on a 2x4?
Yes, skating on a 2x4.
Yeah, the crick drop felt weird.
It was like scary, but flip tricks felt normal to maybe a little bit faster for me at least.
And the hub was scary. It felt like I was standing on a 2x4. So if you want to do tech tricks, 7.5 might be great for you. But the next one is my personal favorite, was U-Skate 2. This is an 8-inch deck, all right? I like to think of this as when you play Mario Kart and you pick Mario and you get a standard thing. It's like, this is like the Mario Kart of, size 8 is the Mario Kart, or the Mario of Mario Kart. Does that make sense?
You're as Mario in the standard Mario Kart?
Yes.
I got you.
So look, I even got some red colorway on this.
This is my skateboard though.
This is brand new skateboard. So 8-inch deck, it's a nice medium. It's not too skinny, it's not too big. I personally love it. But if you really have a passion for small or wide, this is your middle gray, and you probably don't want this. But if you want to kind of skate everything, I feel like this is a great size deck. We're gonna do tricks on it. I don't really have a lot to say because it's right there in the middle. But that being said, it is easier to stand on. At the same time, it's not too heavy. So there's the pro and cons. I kind of meet in the middle with this one, and I have nothing but nice things to say about an 8-inch deck.
Let's go skating.
Let's go skating. Brian is going first because he's warmed up. The thing is that our comments are gonna be like, yeah, it kind of feels like skateboarding because we're used to an 8-inch deck. That was so smooth it didn't even bother doing the trick. That was an adorable little like hop in, dude. That was good though. I take credit because I just waxed it right before that. It's like a little pancake-ish. Like, if I had to compare that trick to a breakfast, I would say it was a pancake.
I don't know what else to do. I should do a flat ground trick. I'll do a 3 flip.
My turn. I'm doing this.
He's gonna have a hard time with my trucks, I can tell you. He's gonna start complaining about him walking.
I'm gonna try to actually slide that trick.
He slid a little bit. He's going that way, I'm not sure why. He slid about this far, but it looked good. So we're gonna keep it.
Ryan, take the part.
You hit yourself in the face.
I just hit myself in the nose. All right, so there it was. There's the 8. One thing I want to point out that I said, you know, it's a nice medium shape. It's good for anything. It's also good for any terrain, like if you're skating the skate park or the streets or a big bowl. Like you can do it on this. I would not skate a big half pipe or bowl on a 7.5, right?
I wouldn't either because that's an 8.
No, I'm saying you can do it on this.
Oh,
This is a medium. You can kind of skate anything.
Yeah.
But with smaller boards, like a big transition is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't. I mean, like I said, we're just really doing it to skate like kind of one of each area of the size chart. So we kind of had to do the 8-inch, which we're used to. It felt super normal and
Felt like I was skating my own board.
It felt like I was skating Brian Ames' board. This is
heavy to pick up.
What do you call this?
A tank?
This is a tank.
A big boy board, is Alex.
Yeah, Alex Being calls it a big boy board. This is an 8.5. I've never actually skated one in my life. Oh no, I did for the one Warehouse Wednesday with Alex.
I've never skated one.
So whenever I've done a challenge where I have to skate Alex's board, that's what I'm dealing with it. But at least it has my trucks on it, which might actually be weird because they're for an 8-inch.
They're weird for me.
So the pros of this. What?
Your trucks were weird for me on the 7.5.
Oh really? Wow, there's a super big air bubble.
Yes, there was.
I don't care about air bubbles.
What size skateboard is that?
So here it is, 8.5-inch deck. It is good for catching your flip tricks. You know, it's good for general more stability. There's more board. It's gonna be easier to stand on, and it's gonna weigh a crap ton more than a 7.5.
Not really.
Not a lot. It's gonna weigh a little bit more. You'll probably feel it.
Probably a quarter pound more.
And it'll flip slower, but catching your flip tricks is better, and riding around is in general. It's really good if you're learning how to push. Use this deck.
There you go. Yeah.
So, but let's go try it out. So see how much. You think we're gonna suck more on that than 7.5?
Absolutely on this.
I'm sure Brian Ames is going to like 8.5s and start skating them. Thomas, Max, and Alex Buting have all skated 8.5s. Thomas actually went back down to like 8.1 or something now, but he used to like them. He's gonna start liking it. You liked that, didn't you? Brian Ames, people. Brian's a wacky guy. That was super tubular. All right, I'm gonna skate. I'm gonna kick flip in the 5 stair and no slide the rail. It's gonna suck. Wow, this feels heavier. Holding it earlier, but I didn't really think about it. But it does feel heavier. All right, no slide. I'm gonna go for the kickflip. Hopefully I just do it first try.
I don't mean to laugh, but that was an amazing fall.
Dude, I'm tired.
That was fantastic.
Nothing against the board. I'm just physically tired.
Kickflip.
That was my worst one.
It was a good kickflip. Solid 3 flip on a board I would never want to 3 flip in my life. I learned a lot about skateboarding today.
I don't know. I actually learned that I really suck at wide boards.
I didn't get that phased by it, honestly.
You're gonna start skating it, right?
I'm not. Saying outside of like 3 flips or something like that on a board that wide, I would skate that board. It was fine.
Okay, when I was actually, like the kick flips felt great, but then I just wouldn't roll away. And I think it might have had something to do with we have like 8-inch trucks on an 8.5 deck. But it felt good. It was heavy. The 3 flips did kind of suck because it felt like I was like moving a monster. It was the tank feeling.
I just learned that 50-50 lip last week, and the lip slide felt like super solid. Like I didn't feel crazy when I was in it, so I'm happy with it.
It definitely felt like a magic carpet is what it felt like. When you were rolling, it was fun to roll around on a wider board.
You just knew it was there.
Grinds and slides feel better.
Yes.
And then you're just the sluggish flip tricks. That's the one thing that I really have to say about the 8.5 in a bad way for me. But overall, if you got used to it, it does feel really good catching your tricks. If I was gonna go, I probably would go up. Even though I was worse on the 8.5, I would probably go up to 8.5 rather than down to 7.5.
It makes me want to experiment with like an 8.1 or something like that.
It begins. So there you guys go. That's just rambling. I hope that helped you just kind of like, I don't know, learn a little bit more about board sizes. If you want to learn, there's a lot of great videos that actually talk about that.
Or you can just do it.
Yeah, or just do what you did and just experience it on your own. Just try out new decks and see how they feel. Worst case scenario, you get a weird size and it takes a week to get used to and then you're fine.
Yeah,
so have fun with it, guys. Hope you guys like this video. I do daily videos, so hit the subscribe button if you want to see more from me. If not, then look at Brian's face.
Hi, how's it going? Wow, you're close.
Dude, this thing is unbeatable. I like punched it and like I swear my hand was inside the watermelon. It didn't even blow up.
Dude, it got stabbed by a screwdriver too.
Yeah,
this has been here since Johnny was here.
Do you want to punch it?
No, I'm afraid to punch it. You know what's going on inside of this? Horrible, horrible thing.
Oh, that's a good point. It'd probably be pretty gross. We should probably just ship that to Johnny.
No, I think it's against the law, man.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Okay, we should ship it to Doug.
That you could do.